What's going on, you guys? Zaid here on ZSPN, and today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Lakers versus the Milwaukee Bucks tonight. And guys, let's just get it right onto it. Tonight's game, guys, was really intense. The Lakers went out there and just played great basketball. I mean, personally, in my opinion, and offensively, defensively, they were there, and I was just really impressed how the Lakers played tonight. And unfortunately for the Lakers, they were without Lonzo Ball, but the good news about it is that Josh Hart came back tonight with after suffering a fractured thumb. My understanding that he was supposed to be out for the season, but somehow I think he just feels a lot better and just played tremendously well, and especially defensively. Josh Hart went out there tonight, averaged a double-double. What a great return to average a double-double with 13 points and 13 rebounds. I mean, the guy went out there and just played his ass off. I mean, the guy really went out there and just dominated, and especially from the bench, in which I commend Luke Walton for putting him on the bench role, because they are in desperate need for some sort of depth player on the bench to come out and just be aggressive from the bench role and play, especially defensively. And he just tremendously played very well on the defensive end. So great job for Josh Hart. Let's get to the starting lineup. With Luke Walton tonight, he decided to go on a different direction. Instead of having Josh Hart start, and which, by the way, either way, I would have liked either way from Josh Hart to play in the starting lineup or in the bench role. But going with Kyle Kuzma as the starting lineup really worked well for the Lakers. And he basically led the Lakers in scoring, averaging also a double-double tonight. I believe he had 27 points, and I might be wrong. I think he had maybe 10, maybe 12 rebounds out there tonight. But he was the main reason that the Lakers were in that sort of run, playing offensively as well. And it worked tremendously well for Kyle Kuzma, so great job from him. Julius Randle, I have to commend him also. He went out there and played dominantly basketball tonight. I believe he also averaged a double-double tonight. I think he had 23, maybe 20 points out there tonight. I might be wrong. I might be thinking about Brook Lopez, which, by the way, Brook Lopez scored 20 points, but I'll get to him in a second. Julius Randle tonight, he was the main reason that the Lakers went into overtime. I mean, if it wasn't for him scoring in the final seconds into the fourth quarter, at the end of the fourth quarter, maybe the Bucks would have won in the at the final game. But obviously the Lakers went into overtime, but unfortunately they couldn't capitalize and just sort of failed. I mean, I was really impressed how they were attacking and they were trying their best to win the game, but obviously they fell short by 2 points. I believe it was 124 to 122. So it was just a great effort from the Lakers overall, but Julius Randle continues to dominate us, playing the game and just really leading the Lakers into a great opportunity where they had opportunities to win the games, but unfortunately, it just didn't work out for the Lakers. But at the same time, Julius Randle went out there and played his ass off. So great job for Julius Randle tonight. Brook Lopez, like I said, scored 20 points out there tonight. As of late, guys, he has been improving maybe in these last 10 games, averaging up to 17 to 20 points per game, continuing to show that dominance on the offensive end as a big center. And that was basically the main attraction that the Lakers, Magic Johnson, and Laker fans out there wanted to see from Brook Lopez. We haven't really seen that in the beginning of the season. That has to do also with, backup roles and minutes. But that was the main reason that Brook Lopez has been that sort of dominant player offensively, defensively, that we have been seeing from him in his Brooklyn Net days. So unfortunately, as of late, he has been dominating as that center that we all love to see him do. And guys, there was an article that came out, I believe, today about what if the Lakers do re-sign Brook Lopez this offseason. And my personal opinion, guys, I think they should go for it. I mean, there's not a lot of centers who play great offensively, shoots from the three, and especially grabbing those offensive rebounds. And he does that very well, tremendously. And I just believe that, we are not going to find a center like Brook Lopez out there. Maybe DeMarcus Cousins, but I don't really, we still have to determine what if his Achilles injury would affect his game as that, big man, and, if he has that same mentality and that same player that we all seen him throughout his career, that he can possibly pull it off. We just have to see and determine his situation. But if somehow the Lakers do need a center, they should re-sign Brook Lopez, and I believe it should be not too much of a salary change for them, maybe a 3-year contract to a $40-50 million deal. I mean, that's basically a pretty decent contract. Maybe 2 years. I mean, I'm just, thinking on top of my head here. I mean, if somehow it doesn't work well for them in the free agency market for centers, they should really consider Brook Lopez, because as of late, if he continues that sort of momentum and that offensive, defensive ability that we've seen from him in these last couple of games, then he will be a great asset for the Lakers next year. And like Brook Lopez said, he really believes that the Lakers are going in the right direction and the future is bright for the Lakers. And to have that mentality and that veteran leadership, I really see Brook Lopez can possibly re-sign with the Lakers instead of possibly maybe KCP, which, by the way, KCP's issue in tonight's game really ticked me off. I mean, sure, the referee fouled him, but there was no reason for you to overreact and technically go basically attack the referee. I mean, I was really glad that the Laker team backed him off before he got ejected from the game, but I believe if he didn't get ejected, I think the Lakers would have won the game. If it's maybe overtime or at the end of the game, it would have really changed things for the Lakers and possibly would have gotten us the win if he didn't get ejected and overreacted because of a foul, or maybe it was a technical foul. I'm not so sure what it was, but I just think that if he didn't react like that, maybe the Lakers would have won the game. But I believe he only scored 6 points out there. I mean, I'm talking about KCP. He scored 6 points out there tonight with, I believe he only played 14 minutes. So, yeah, I think, guys, if he stayed, we would have won the game. But it is what it is. And I just know the Lakers are not going to be a playoff team anyway this year. So, we just have to see what this offseason will look like for the Lakers and see how to develop this team possibly, and to see how things will work out in these off seasons. So we just have to see. Brandon Ingram had 12 points out there tonight. I feel really bad for Brandon Ingram because the guy really goes out there and tries his best to play his basketball game. And I personally, guys, feel sorry for the guy because I just got a notification saying that he's in concussion protocol and had to leave the game tonight. But we could just hope for Brandon Ingram to come back in a speedy recovery, because those sort of concussion protocols are very serious for a player, because it affects the mind, and it just damages the brain. And I just really hope that he nothing serious goes down with his concussion protocols, so he can come back in a speedy recovery. So I wish him the best of luck for Brandon Ingram. But overall, guys, when it comes to the bench, like I said, with Josh Hart, he stepped up his game with a return tonight with a double-double, 13 points and 13 rebounds. So great job from him. Alex Caruso, I was really surprised how he played tonight. He played for 30 minutes and had, I believe, 6 points. For me, it was just a decent effort from him, from his perspective of a player. He showed a lot of playmaking out there, and it just really showed that from the bench role, he really stepped up his game from that end. And overall, guys, the Lakers tonight, I was just really impressed with. Regardless of them losing tonight, they stepped up their game offensively and defensively as well, and they really went after this Bucks team. Sure, they're in the playoffs. They are a playoff team, and I was really impressed. I mean, they were playing against a playoff team, and they played this well. I mean, imagine if without the injuries and possibly Lonzo, if he didn't get injured and didn't play for, I believe if he didn't play for 20 games, I mean, if he played 20 games of those injuries that he had from his ankle, we would have possibly seen the Lakers in a better situation, better record, and they could have possibly went in the 8th seat, which everybody predicted that they will do, but unfortunately, it wasn't the case for the Lakers, and we just have to hope for the next season to work in a better light for the Lakers in next season, and possibly better pieces will be part of the Lakers by getting players from the free agency market and getting potential pieces that work well for this Lakers core, and possibly improve the bench role as well. So, and bringing in possibly Paul George, maybe. I mean, that's the whole reason that the Lakers and Laker fans are hoping that the Lakers will achieve in free agency, to get a player, an all-star caliber player like Paul George, maybe LeBron James. I'm not so sure, guys. We just have to see what this offseason and free agency will do for the Lakers. And, guys, we have to remember as well, the Lakers do have a draft pick, and it goes to them. But I mean, it's the draft pick for from the Cavaliers, and we just don't know what they'll do with it. Maybe possibly they'll trade it, or they can possibly get a player out of it. I'm not so sure, guys. So, guys, comment down below. Give me your thoughts and your opinions about this game tonight. Did you like the effort from the Lakers, or did you expected them to, do better, maybe offensively or defensively? Or if KCP did not get ejected, did you guys possibly expect the Lakers to win this game tonight? Please comment down below. Give me your thoughts and your opinions about this game tonight. like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all that good social media stuff, and I'll see you all in the next video. And guys, just real quick, I really appreciate all the love, support you guys give me on this channel. I mean, you guys are just a great audience on YouTube, and I just really appreciate your guys' support on this channel, and I just hope that this channel will go to many lengths out in the YouTube world, and I really appreciate all the love and support you guys give me on this channel. So guys, comment down below, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Peace.